All right, guys, I'm going to go over Crazy Hair Day with you really quick. Everybody is going to start out with the original Baldy. You can take that Baldy, trace over the whole thing with pencil, and it's going to change just a little bit. Okay, we're going to change it just a little bit until it looks a little more like you, or add hair, or whatever you want to do. Change the lips, change the nose, whatever you want to do to it. All I did was change mine just a little bit. I started out with the same thing that you did. Okay, then I took my name, okay, and I cut it out really close to my name. I don't want to leave a lot around the edges. If I leave a little around the edges, it's going to be very hard to fit it on my piece of carbon paper, and it's going to be hard to tell where my name is going to be going. I put some tapes, 1, 2, 3, 4 on that, and I'm going to tape it down to my carbon paper. Now, if your name is longer than your carbon paper, you can cut your piece of carbon paper right down the middle and tape the edges together to make it longer. It's perfectly fine. Okay, put one more piece of tape on there because I tore it just a little bit. You want this as smooth as possible, so you want to make sure it's nice and smooth on your carbon paper. This is the light gray side. The dark gray side is what is going to go down on your paper. So the light gray side is the piece that you want to make sure that you are taping off to, okay? Now, when we trim around the carbon paper, we want to make sure that we leave our tape. We're not going to cut our tape off. I do cut fairly close to my original shape, but I cut around the tape. I don't cut my tape off. I cut around the tape. Okay, so I leave my tape on there. If you cut your tape off, your name is just going to fall off of your carbon paper. Now I'm going to make a flip top piece. This is how you can look underneath of your piece of carbon paper. You put one piece of tape there, and I like to start in the middle. Some people kind of like to make the V shape. I like to start in the middle. I'm going to put mine on there, and I'm going to trace over every single, notice how I touch the scalp. I want it to overlap. I'm going to trace every single piece of my name. Okay. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to stay on those letters, and you have to press nice and hard. So I'm going to look. Yes, my letters are coming off. Now, you don't want to rub over this carbon paper. It'll make your paper black. We don't want that. We just want our name. And I'm going to make sure that I have everything all the way down traced. I can always take a check, look, lay it right back down. Okay, when I'm all done, I'm going to have several names. Now, I would want to put that name all the way across. When I'm all done making all my names, I want to make sure that I have them all the way across. That is our goal for today and tomorrow. So between today and tomorrow, we are going to be doing this. Next week, we are going to be doing these patterns. Okay, we're going to start putting in some of our patterns that we practiced or patterns that we make up ourselves. The patterns are on the pattern sheet. So make sure that you're looking at that pattern sheet. You have your pattern sheet. You keep your pattern sheet. It's going to help you, I think. We want nice small patterns, nice tight patterns that are going to fill in those areas. Notice how big the patterns are compared to the face. Okay, so trace all your names, then make your patterns. Good luck, guys.